What's up, everybody? This is your boy, I am Rodney, and I'm starting my very first YouTube channel. This will be my very first video, and I've been very hesitant about doing this for a very long time, and I don't know why, but I've just been, you know, scared and nervous. But I know it takes time in becoming a successful YouTuber and all. And I just wanted to give it a try, give it a shot. And for the most part, we could say hopefully that I can, find a way to entertain you guys and show you everything that's going on in my life. And I thank God for everything that He's, gave upon me and bestowed. And I just want to continue to keep it going, keep pushing, and be successful as I continue this journey. But okay, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna start trying to. Well, our first project. Okay, well, let me get something straight real quick. So, this is my first video, so bear with me. And we're going to at least attempt to try new things. Some will be car videos, some will be gaming videos, and then also some will be just videos of they're flying ants. They're so bad today. And some videos will just be like, having fun, or also, I'd say just videos that you can send to me and I can just view and have a reaction to or anything like that. Kind of like, something more like what Corey Kenshin be doing. He's been a very big inspiration. I really like Corey Kenshin. Shout out to Corey. I really like your videos, and you're inspiration to me. I will say that. And to all the other YouTubers, shout out to I Show Speed, KSI, Logan Paul, maybe, yeah. All you guys are a very big inspiration, and I just really want to, give it a shot on becoming a very big, not big, but at least, see what you guys go through and everything. But okay, we're just gonna cut out enough with all the chit chat. So, what we're gonna be working on today, as moving forward. Okay, my dad, he's had this car for a very long time, and I just took upon myself to try to fix it up and make it look nice. It's a 1983 Cutlass Supreme, and so far what I'm doing to it is I'm trying to get everything under the hood. Let me just show you guys first thing. This is the car right here. It's a nice style body, and I just finished cleaning out the inside of it. Don't mind all the mess right there. We just everything that came out of the car. I'm just gonna get all that cleaned up and everything. I'm gonna trash all of that. But yeah, this is the interior. So again, this is a 1983 model, and I'm just going through here, just trying to clean it out. It's a little dirty and everything in here, but I'm working with it there. just trying to fix it up on the inside. You know, do things to it. I'm gonna get it painted. That's my next goal. Once I get I'm working on getting a power steering line for it. I can at least get it back up and running. And then it's gonna need some valve cover gaskets. But this is as far as I've gotten. I put a new power steering pump on here. So if you can see it. Focus. But yeah, that's the new power steering pump we done went with. And I got to get a new high pressure line. I'm waiting for that thing to come in the mail. It's supposed to be here sometime today, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to put it on because I got work at 3 o'clock this evening. But yeah, I've been trying to get this thing up to par, and so you can see where all that oil is leaking at up underneath here. We're gonna try to, because the valve cover gaskets are bad, I'm going to change those out. And I want to get another air cleaner box, a whole new air cleaner. And that's what we're going to do, you guys. I don't know why. We'll see. I'm gonna try to do that. Trying to think. My mom was trying to just call me just then, but I'll call her back. Either way, but okay, we're gonna go with chrome. We're gonna just change all this side. We're gonna try to change all this side and make it all new and stuff and whatnot. Fix it up real nice for them, you know. And let's see. We're gonna, yes, as soon as ever I can get that darn line to come in, I'm gonna take this one off because this was a line. I'm gonna send this one back because it does not actually fit. It still has a leak down there at the bottom, at the gearbox right there, and I don't like that. And no, we gotta get that fixed. Other than that, once we get that line fixed, then we can move on to the big things, you know. As far as getting it painted, I'm gonna go with candy. Well, I guess it would be candy. Oh, this thing's so dirty. It needs to be cleaned up. We're gonna go with a electric blue metallic color for this car, and maybe throw on. We're either gonna keep the stock rims, or, well, I was thinking about throwing on some 24-inch dub ballers. Either some dub ballers or some. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Okay, we're either gonna throw on some dub ballers, or we're gonna throw on some IROCs. I'm really trying to find some IROCs for this thing, but I don't know. We're gonna worry about that later. First, we're just gonna go ahead and get this thing painted. The electric blue metallic. Whenever I can get that line on and everything, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this thing painted very soon, quickly, because I really would like to see how this thing looks with that color on here. You know, it starts up real good. You know, it has no problem starting. We just gotta get that fuel line. That power steering line on. Give it a little pat. Again, the camera does not want to focus today. I do not know why. Okay, let me pat that a few times. See, she starts right up. But okay, we're gonna shut it off right now because I really don't want to run it for too long with that power steering leak on there. I don't really want to cause any problems with that pump right there. So I don't know why they take so long just to come in, but we're gonna get that figured. This thing is so dirty. It needs to be. I can't wait to just clean it real good. But with it being springtime and all these pine straws and everything falling, it's so hard to keep this thing clean. Yeah, okay, but it's just a work in progress. And you know, we're gonna get it together. I believe. It's still some odds and ends I need to get done to it and everything. I wanna get it going as soon as possible, but I know these kind of things take time and everything like that. But eventually, I have a feeling that we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, and I will be showing what it looks like afterwards once it's painted. And I cannot wait until we get there. I'm so excited. I just can't wait to see the look on his face, once he sees how far this car come along. And I'm just trying to. I see he won't do anything with it. I really think he's gonna give me this car because he done had it for a very, very long time. And I think when he got the car, he put another motor in here. I think he said this motor here come out of he said that it came out of a 1976 Oldsmobile Brougham. And so I've been literally trying to, find parts that fit this motor online and everything. But I know it's hard. I tell you what, every time when I go online to try to put in to find parts, I always keep putting in the parts for the exact model body style of this car, a 1983 model, when I'm supposed to be trying to put in parts for a 76 model, because that's what this motor came out of. And I just had to keep trying to remind myself to look for the right parts and not get them all mixed up. That's the only thing that I have a problem with, just trying to remember that. Yeah, I may just have to put that down in my notes. But yeah, and let's see, he doesn't have the AC compressor hooked up at this time right now. We were just bypassing the compressor and everything. We got the belt running around the fan and down around the harmonica balancer and around the power steering pump and alternator. But other than that, you guys, I'm gonna let this back down. I guess the darn line probably won't be here until, I bet you it won't be trying to come until after I leave going to work. That's the thing about it. I just cannot stand when something be so late, when it says it's gonna be here one time, then it becomes another different time. That's the only thing. Oh yeah, and we're gonna get that. We're gonna change this out. I got another one ordered for him. I got a plate with his name on it. His name is Rodney also. I got Rodney G. That's what it's gonna say, with blue flames around it. And eventually we're gonna change out these headlights. We're gonna get this fixed right here. Wait, how it cracked. We're gonna get that fixed. And I'm gonna try to get some halo lights, colorful lights to go for the headlights and everything. And I plan on trying to, put in some Flowmasters on there, some 40 series. I want to put 40 series on this thing. Dual Flowmasters. Have this thing looking right. Have it looking good. Because every time when somebody sees this car, they always want to try to buy it off of him. He tell them no, he don't really want to sell it. Because I think one day he's going to just try to give this car to me. And that's not the only thing that I have. I'm very blessed. I'm not wealthy or anything and stuff like that, but I could say I'm struggling, but I'm managing at the same time, just trying to, take care of household, kids, girlfriend, family, all that. But yeah, I got other toys too. See right here, I got a 2002 Ford Mustang GT. It's pretty dirty too. It's going to be cleaned up. I really like this car. It's a pretty nice car. I'm thinking about driving it to work today. It needs some work done to it too. We got multiple vehicles to go. 90. I think that's a 96 Chevrolet. That was my uncle's truck. Where, he's passed on and everything, and we took over that truck. And then I had another Mustang right there, that black Mustang. That was my very first Mustang. I've had that since 9th grade. That's just a V6 model. 2000 model, V6. She's got me everywhere through rough patches, hard times, and all that stuff too. And now we've done upgraded to this baby right here. 2002 Mustang GT. And then not only that, we also got this right here. This is the gas drinker right here. This is 2009 GMC Sierra, Texas edition. This thing is gonna need painted too. We got a few chips in the paint. I got these 26s on there. Here's the inside of here. Got a little rip in the seat. Ain't nothing very special, fancy. I get compliments about this truck all the time, saying people saying that they like it and everything. It looks good. Everything's just, it's just work in progress. I don't make a lot of money. Well, on my job, I make more than what I had been before, because I've been promoted to boiler operator and everything. Yeah, but I still have bills to pay and all that stuff, and pay daycare fees and all that, insurance, lights, water. But that's life. It's just life. Yeah, can't complain. It's just stuff enough to get by with. See the Texas edition. I really like this truck. I appreciate. I really like all the vehicles I got. Man, because I wouldn't be where I am today without guidance and self-discipline and learning how to manage money. I still need help with that. That is something I cannot control. I have a hard time managing money, I will say that. But it's a life lesson. I would say that's a life lesson. And I am trying to do my best with that. I'm only 27 years old and about to turn 28. And I know that it takes time and effort. One of these days, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. But I just know it takes time Time and money, time and money. We're gonna get there though. I think my problem is I try to rush things a lot. I try to hurry up and get things done because you never know. You're here 1 minute, then gone the next. You know. I guess that's how I look at it. But I try to take time because we're on God's time. We're definitely on God's time. God's timing is everything. And I just want to say before I get off here, I thank you guys for, you know, everything. I thank God for everything too as well. I can't leave him out. That's the main one I got to really thank for everything. Because without God, we would be nowhere in life. But I will say, last thing before we cut this video, this car right here. This is the main project we're trying to work on. This is the main thing we're trying to do. When we want to get this, we want to get this going. We want to get it right. We want to get it looking good. We're gonna go from this brown to a electric blue metallic paint, and we're gonna see how that looks. I think it will look good though. We got the paint inside the house over there. We're just gonna wait until that line comes in and keep you guys updated on this process. And I thank you guys again. And I am Rodney, and we'll see you back again with another video. Catch you guys later.